We are now live for the Sunday stretch. Okay, so how we're going to start today is by seated. And what you're going to do is have your legs slightly wider than close, so not exaggeratingly out. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands, we're going to float them in the middle. And as we float them in the middle, our back's going to be nice and tall. The lower back is really curved in. The chin is going to be level to the floor. And we're going to hip hinge from the hips and we're going to go forward. So that'll be you going as far as you can. You're going to feel your heels start to dig into the ground, which is cool, because that's going to give you that gravity pull towards your forward motion. And what we want to try and limit is the rounding of the upper back. So we just want to go lean forward so that our shoulders are still quite level. And then from there, what we're going to do is just place our hands down, so as far as they go down. And then we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to go in together. It's going to be for 4 seconds. And then we're going to hold it for 4 seconds. And then we're going to let the air go for 5 seconds. As we let the air go, we're going to move our body a bit more forward. The upper back is going to round. Our spine is going to nicely curve. And then when we reach the 5 seconds, we're going to hold it for another 4. So when you're ready, we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we let the air go. And we go a little bit more forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, as far as you can, 1, and we hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we take that breath in again through the nose, pulling back the hands, 4. Now we're tall, we hold the breath for 4, and then we let the air go out for 6. And then we hip hinge forward, sliding the hands out, get to 6, hold the breath for 4. And then we take a deep breath in for 4, pulling back, holding at the top, spine nice and tall for 4. And then we blow the air out for 7. And then we hold it for 4. And then we breathe in again for 4. And we find ourselves back at the top, nice tall spine, shoulders retracted back, holding the breath for 4, being present with that breath, feeling what your body's giving you. Let the air go for 8 now. And hip hinge as far as you can for these 8 glorious, deoxygenated seconds. And then when we reach the end, we're going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to be present with the breath again, going back to the top. And what I'd like you to do is bring your feet in close together, place your feet on the floor and lie your back on the floor. As you lie your back on the floor, what you're going to do is raise one leg up, keep the other leg bent and the foot flat on the floor. I'd like you to reach up to grab that extended leg, lift your shoulder blades off from the ground, grab your leg as far as you can up, get a nice firm grip, and then slowly pull your leg back as your shoulders start to replace themselves back to the floor. Get your shoulder blades as far down as they can, and you've now pulled your leg back. So your hamstring, your glutes have been opened up. From there, what I'd like to do is take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to go in now. We're going to hold that breath, wherever that breath is going to be. And we're going to let the air go, and as we let the air go, we're going to pull the leg closer towards us. Keep it quite straight, keep it quite straight. And then what I'd like you to do is release the leg, but keep the leg still extended, and the leg that's supporting you, I'd like you to put it flat on the floor. And what we're going to do here is go into the reverse scorpion. So your leg crosses over your body, twisting your spine, getting a nice hip opener. Get it right to the end, just let it hover. We're going to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds through the nose. We go in now. 4. Expand that belly. Hold the breath. 4. And we let the air go for 5. And we let the leg drop. Let the leg drop. Hold the breath for 4. While still remaining in that stretch, the reverse scorpion, take a deep breath in for 4. Hold the breath for 4. And let the air go for 5. Let the leg drop. Let the leg drop. Hold that for 4. And then return the leg back to its original place. Slide your foot on the floor so that you've got your knee raised and your leg is supported. And then I'd like you to raise the opposite leg. Raise the opposite leg, extend it, and then reach out to the top as far as you can. Get a firm grip of the leg. Start to relax your shoulder blades down to the floor as far as they go. Taking the leg with you. Pulling at the hamstring, pulling at the glutes, feeling that nice stretch from the back of the knee all the way up. From there, we're going to take a deep breath in. It will be your timing, it will be your breath, as far in as you can. We go in now. You want to feel that belly rise, hold the breath, and then when you let the air go, just pull the leg back, not to aggravate it. Don't jerk, force it, just allow it to go back as the breath comes out. Hold it there, feel that sequence of flow. Feel your body dissolve and resolve. And then I'd like you to release your hands slowly. Keep your leg elevated. The supporting foot, I'd like you to slide it down so you've now got a straight leg. And what we're going to do, go into the reverse scorpion. Take a deep breath in through the nose, 4 seconds. Hold the breath as the leg now has crossed the body, and then we let the air go for 5, and then we drop the leg. Opening up the hips, the obliques, some chest, clavicle, holding the breath. We take a deep breath in now for 4. Hold the breath for 4. And then we release the breath for 5, and we let the air go and let the leg drop. Hold the breath for 4. And then be back present with your breath and replace the leg back onto the floor where it was originally. And from here, what we're going to do is bring our knees up, and we're going to curl our lower body so that our knees are in a position where we can hug them. And we're going to hug the knees. Hug the knees. Really bring the knees right into your chest. Just hold it there. being present with the stretch, feeling your body the way that responds. Have no judgment in what's going on, just feel it opening, feel it tightening, feel the open tightness. And from there you're going to raise your legs right up, slide your hands up as far as they go, get a firm grip behind your calf, behind your heel, wherever you can reach, behind your knee. Relax your shoulders, bring your legs back, take a deep breath in, and then let the air go and pull your legs even further back. Get that lower back to start opening up. Hamstrings, glutes, and then drop the top of the leg so you're in a bent leg position, and then slowly deliver your feet back to the ground. And from there you're going to slide your hands up to the knee, and you're going to be seated in a nice butterfly pose. Grab hold of the top of the ankle and try and bring your knees as far down as they can consciously. Take a deep breath in through the nose, expand the belly, feel your body just now starting to evolve, circulate, flow. Drop the air out. As you drop the air out, drop the shoulders down, drop the knees out, feel the adductors start to pull, feel your spine start to set, and just be present for 10 seconds with your own breath, feeling the flow of your body, feeling the enlightenment, the empowerment, thinking about your day, how you're gonna show up and own it. Take another 5 seconds. Just settle yourself back. Feel that flow. And then slowly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hands on the floor. We're gonna swing our legs round so that our knees now are planted on the floor, and we are now in the tabletop. So you've got your hands, your wrists directly underneath your armpits, and you've got your knees underneath your hips. And what we're going to do here is we're going to sink the lower back down, so we're going to curve the lower back. The chin automatically comes up, the chest starts to protrude out, the shoulders get firm, they get pinned back, and we're now in the cat stretch. As we're in the cat stretch, we're going to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds through the nose. Allow that belly to rise. We're going to hold the breath for 4 seconds, and we're going to let the air go for 6 seconds. As we let the air go, tuck your belly button into your spine, round your upper back, put your chin into your chest, and we are now in the cow stretch. Hold the breath in the cow stretch for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we breathe in through the nose for 4, and we go back to the cat. We hold the breath for 4 in the cat, and then we let the air go out, rounding the upper back, fusing the belly button to the spine. 5 seconds, back into the cow, and holding the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Settling back to the original tabletop. We're going to slide the hands out, slide the hands out. If you want, slide your feet out, slide your knees out, dig your toes into the ground so that you've got stability and you're opening up the balls of your feet. And then you're going to gently drop your upper body down so your forearms go down to the floor, your forehead goes towards the floor, your heart goes towards the floor, and we find ourselves in the prayer stretch. Sink as far down as you can, opening up the outer lats, opening up the lower back, opening up the hips. And from here, you can transfer the weight on any side that you want. Lean into one side of your upper body, lean into that forearm, have the forearm stabilize you, open up the hips on the opposite side of your body, and feel the stretched side of your body open up from the upper back, connected close to the armpit, all the way over your rib cage, going down towards your obliques, feeling that stretch, that opening. We're now going to transfer the weight back to the middle, go deeper into the prayer stretch, transfer the weight to the opposite side. So we're getting that opening of the upper back, upper lats, really lean into that forearm, hips, shift them to the side, so you get a nice hip flexor and outer hip stretch. Hold that for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center, come back to the center, drop down a little bit further into the prayer. Spend a moment in the prayer stretch, feeling that body open up, feeling your hips, feeling your spine, feeling anything that your body has been acknowledged with your mind. Just feeling that opening, scanning your body, understanding your body in the relaxed state, going into stillness. 5 more seconds in the stillness, and we're going to bring our upper body up, back into the tabletop. And what we're going to do here is slide our hands back close to our knees, dig the toes into the ground, get a nice firm stance, lift your legs up so that your knees are hovering and we're in the floating tabletop. Slowly bring your legs to a straight position, so we're in the downward facing dog. And then we're going to walk the feet to the hands, flex at the knee, slide the hands up the top of the foot, up the shin, and then we're going to start to straighten up the body. You're going to breathe in through the nose all the way as your hands slide up your shin, past your knee, up your thigh, close to your hips. And then your hands are going to release and they're going to reverse, semicircle themselves up to the sky. Your breath is doing what it needs to do naturally. Flex up to the sky and make the spine tall, slight lean in the lower back, get into the supine stretch. Welcome that world, welcome that morning, welcome to your body. Take a moment to have a nice breath in through the nose moment, and then as the breath comes out, you're going to relax your arms to the side, right back down to the sides of your thighs. And then once you are there, you're going to plant your feet into the ground, transfer the weight heavy on your ankles, releasing any stress from the top of the body, from the head, neck, shoulders, hips, and feel that sink. Feel that flow. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to feel that body resolve after the dissolve. And there's the flow. Hello, Coach. Mads. Good morning.